Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. This is your February 2016 general forecast. I'm recording really late, so pardon me if I'm feeling a little bit tired. I've been recording all day trying to get all these videos out for you guys. Just to let you know, if you'd like a private reading with me, my website details are below. Just click on the link, check it out. Also, I'll be putting up love readings for the next 3 months soon. But I need to get down on all of this backlog of readings because I also do, obviously, personal readings. So I'm very, very busy. So bear with me, all right? Because these things will be up very soon. Right, so we're just going to hone in to you, Taurus, for the month of February. Universe Spirit, show me what's coming in for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon and Rising signs for February 2016. Show me 2 cards to represent from the top the general energy, 1 from the bottom to represent the information advice that you need to tell the Taurians, and the 8 cards in the middle that will show events, situations coming in. Show me what's coming up for Taurus. Show me what's coming up for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for February 2016. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, February 2016. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, February 2016. Show me Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, February 2016. Show me Taurus, February 2016. Show me Taurus, February 2016. Show me Taurus, February 2016. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's coming in for Taurus? February 2016. Show me. Universe, angel, show me what is coming in for the zodiac sign of Taurus, those born under Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for February 2016. Show me. Okay, so the cards have been shuffled, guys. I'm going to split the deck, gather it back up. 2 cards. Oh, okay, that's looking good so far for your general energy. 1 from the bottom. Okay. Oh, that's a very interesting reading for you, Taurus, for February 2016, sorry. Whoa, it's late. Yeah. Your information card is stroke advice is the High Priestess. Very interesting to get as a advice stroke information for the month, but it's to pay attention, I feel, to your dreams. Pay attention to your intuition. The High Priestess is a very mystical card. Okay, she is very otherworldly. She is she's someone who doesn't say anything, but she feels an awful amount, and she absorbs it and she keeps it all inside, but she never kind of releases it. This can also be a card that references secrets, because she is the holder of secrets. A secret is something you don't tell. So the secret is something that you hold inside. But as an advice card, this might be something to do with maybe a secret coming out, or something that wasn't apparent becoming apparent, because the High Priestess often references darkness through to light, especially on the old Rider-Waite deck. You see the High Priestess with those sitting between those 2 pillars, the dark pillar, the black pillar and the white pillar. I think the black pillar says Boaz and the white pillar is Joachim, so it's like from darkness to light. So it's very indicative of clarity. So you might become clear on something this month in February for you guys. There may be a moment of clarity. Something's revealed, something is opened up to you. I feel that you're going to I feel the path, I just feel, looking at this reading so far, the path is being made clear for you. And I feel that there is a real soulmate connection potentially for some of you Taurians happening in the month of February. It's really weird with all the readings I've been doing so far. The majority of them are referencing love. And obviously they're general readings, so they can literally reference anything, and you must apply it to anything that you feel that it refers to in your own personal life, Taurus. It is a general reading, so for some of you it will refer, and for some of you it won't. But there's definitely for me some form of clarity being achieved, I feel, within the month of February. And I also feel that the universe is saying that you need to pay attention to dreams. You also need to pay attention to the fact that you're going to be very lucky, I feel, in February, because whenever I see a black cat, and there is a black cat staring right at me in this reading, on this High Priestess card. If you look at the High Priestess, she's got a black cat sat right there. And I always see the black cat as being a very lucky token. Very lucky. Whenever I see a black cat or I dream of a black cat, it always means a lot of luck for me. Something really, really good always happens. So I feel that there's a lot of luck also coming up for you in the month of February, Taurus. Your general energy is the Queen of Pentacles. And also the Wheel of the Year. This is the Witch's Tarot I'm using. But the Wheel of the Year is just the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So there's some very good changes coming in. We have a very significant Major Arcana card. When you get a Major Arcana card, usually these things are out of your control anyway, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes it's something, it's a funny thing with the Wheel of Fortune, or Death, or the Tower, or any of these cards. It's always things that you need to have put into some kind of process. So it's whatever is in process, it's whatever's moving, it's whatever's in the hemisphere, it's whatever's in the atmosphere, it's whatever's that you've put out there into the universe. This is what you will end up realizing. So the universe grabs hold, or it grabs a snapshot of your thoughts, it grabs a snapshot of your feelings, it grabs a snapshot of something that you've put out there into the universe, whether that's making an investment or buying a lottery ticket. And with the Wheel of the Fortune, say for example you had something like, I don't know, Six of Pentacles, followed by, I don't know, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune, something like that, a combination like that. You could be looking at a lucky lottery ticket. So it's whatever you've put out there, the universe grabs hold of it, and then suddenly it pings something back at you of significance. The Queen of Pentacles is a card which is rooted in a female who is, she's like the Empress in a way. She's very independent. She is very self-reliant. She has developed her own sense of independence through finance, through abundance. She's very comfortable by herself. This can sometimes reference a single mother. Or, you know, she is the Queen of Pentacles, so she's the counterpart to the King of Pentacles. She's a very faithful wife. She's a very faithful friend. She's a very abundant individual, and she works hard for what she has. So I feel financially what we're looking at here is some real luck with you guys. I feel that whatever it is that you have, and she's an earth mother, she nurtures stuff too. So whatever you guys are kind of putting in to your home, into your job, this is exactly what you're going to be getting back out, okay? The Queen of Pentacles can also be someone who takes great care of her home. She's very kind of she's materialistically driven, but she's also very aesthetically driven. So she likes nice things, she likes to be a caretaker, she likes to look after things. And I feel that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of the Year, I just feel that it's a really kind of fortunate time that you guys are coming into. I almost feel it's like something that you've done, or something that you've invested in, or something that you've worked towards is really going to kind of yield some amazing results for you. I also feel within this reading, guys, that there is some sort of soulmate connection, love connection coming in for you, to some of you Taurus people, because we've got the King of Pentacles showing in this reading, plus the Two of Cups, okay, along with that Queen of Pentacles. Usually if you get the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles showing up in the same reading, this can actually indicate a soulmate union. We do have that Two of Cups as well, which again is a card that references soulmates, okay, twin flames, that type of thing. So I do feel somewhere along the line in February, there is a real kind of connection between you and somebody else, Taurus, within that month, okay? And I think it will be potentially quite a deep bond. But I do feel that this reading is majorly centered on real success, and it's hard work that's been gone into this. I really feel that, and I feel that it delivers for you, because we do have the Page of Swords showing up, and also the Six of Wands. I feel that the Page of Swords, whenever I look at this card now, I mean, it means so many things, but there isn't a bad card in this reading. There's just not a bad card in this reading. For me, it almost feels like you have struggled for a time, Taurus, to achieve something. Something was in its infancy and now it's gained great weight. The Page of Swords is often a young, if you were to look at the archetype of a page, it's a young adult, okay? So it's someone that can go up to the age of, say, 21. And they are on this journey of learning. And the Page of Swords is often seen, along with the Page of Pentacles, is often seen as students. They're often seen as students. Page of Pentacles loves to learn, absolutely loves education, and so does the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is kind of a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more brazen, a little bit more of a show-off than the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Swords would like to know it all, but it doesn't know it all because it's still young. So it needs educating. It needs kind of to be taught. It wants to learn. It's interested in learning because the swords are all to do with air. They're all to do with the way that we think. They're all to do with communication. So this is very much a card about education, and it's about teaching ourselves something. And I feel that with the Six of Wands showing with this, it's almost like you graduate from something, or you yeah, it feels like you graduate from something. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of coming out of a time of challenge, and we all know that education can be a very challenging time, especially when you're juggling a multitude of things, or when you've got a variety of essays or dissertations to write, or that type of thing. It can be quite tumultuous, quite a strenuous time. So I really feel with that Page of Swords, it's to do with something that you've been learning potentially, or you've been learning the ropes with something. You've been a novice. I see the Page of Swords as a novice. This shows a novice to me, or a novice, something that you were a novice at, potentially, Taurus, and now you've kind of got some victory over it, or you're going to be gaining victory over it in the month of February with that Six of Wands. And I'm seeing the struggle here with the Ten of Wands. But we've got the Star card next door to the Ten of Wands, which to me suggests that the struggle has all been worth it. You know, all the struggle that you've been through, whatever this thing is that you're experiencing in February, it's all been worth it because it's blessed. It's absolutely blessed. And the Star card is often a card of hope. It's a card of faith. It's a card of wishes fulfilled. The Ten of Wands is a card of having so many responsibilities on your shoulders, which this person literally does, and carrying a heavy weight. But I feel that that's going to be alleviated. For some of you guys, the Star card can mean tears. It can mean literally drowning in your own tears, or literally just consistently crying. So for some of you guys, you might be feeling the weight of something in February, a heavy load that you're carrying. Okay, you might be trying to get towards a goal, move towards a goal, okay? But it's there, it's happening for you. It is happening for you. And it's all going to be worth it, because we do have that Star card next to that Ten of Wands. To me, that says that all of the struggle, and it's funny because we see that the guy on the Ten of Wands is kind of facing the star. So he's walking towards victory. He's walking towards a sense of completion. He's walking towards a challenge being over. He's walking towards something that's very positive. So the challenge for me, the challenge in terms of this reading says to me, Taurus, that your efforts have all been worth it. Especially as we see the guy on the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords. The novice becomes the master in a way, if that makes any sense to you. There's real kind of victory here, I feel, for you guys. And it shows. It shows with the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of the Year, I feel, as your general energy. Being on top of your game. Lots of changes happening, I feel, in terms of maybe your home life, in terms of your career as well. I feel that you guys are going to be a lot of you guys are probably going to be stepping up a notch within your career in February. We've also got the Knight of Wands showing up here. So for some of you guys, it could literally be home move happening here. There's movement happening. Could have been after a delay as well, because the Page of Swords can represent delays, things taking their time, maybe some disappointing messages coming through. But I feel that you've got the go-ahead, okay? So I feel after a time maybe of waiting for quite a long period of time, what we're finding is the Knight of Wands is the green light now that you can move ahead with something. You can move home, or you can... and even, it's funny with that Queen of Pentacles, she can certainly represent a house, because Pentacles often represent buildings, or they represent homes. The Queen of Pentacles is sometimes seen as kind of someone who takes great pride in her home, her children. She loves animals, she loves nature, all of that type of thing. So maybe there are some changes happening within your home. Maybe you're moving home, okay? Lucky's on your side because we've got the High Priestess sitting here. Something that might have been stationary for a while suddenly comes out now. It suddenly gets going. So I see movement here with this Knight of Wands after a time maybe of stagnation with the Page of Swords. You're walking towards victory with that Six of Wands. We've also got the Knight of Pentacles showing up. For some of you guys, to my mind, it will be movement in terms of your career to something quite stable, because the Knight of Pentacles is often the reliable, stable source of income. It's a reliable source of income a lot of the time when you see that card in a reading. But it's also progress, and I feel that there is movement towards progress with this Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles together. And this will be after a time of stagnation with that Page of Swords. Also, I do see romance for you guys, because we've got the Two of Cups here. It's romance, or it could be simply career negotiation, because the Two of Cups doesn't always mean no romance. It is a romantic card. It does usually mean love, but it also means negotiation. You know, people being on the same page, signing of contracts, that type of thing. So for some of you guys, it could literally be signing a contract in terms of a job. Maybe there's been some struggle for a long time for you guys. Okay, and maybe now you're actually finally, for some of you guys who have been out of work, you've been struggling to get work, now getting work, now going into a career that you're really going to enjoy. We've also got the King of Pentacles here showing up. This is someone who's usually at the top of his game financially. Someone who looks at advancement, someone who looks at what they can do with money, someone who is a leader, someone who's a businessman, someone who runs teams. He's always at the forefront. So he can be a banker, he can be a bank manager, financier, work within the finance markets. For some of you guys, it might literally be as well, some negotiation comes through in terms of a financial agreement, I feel, to be honest with you, because we've got that King of Pentacles sitting there. Could be something to do with the home. He can also be, the King of Pentacles can also be an estate agent as well. He can be someone who works in property. So some of you guys might be looking to arrange finance potentially. And I'm looking at this Ten of Wands, and it almost reminds me of somebody who's carrying wood so they can build a home. So that you can, you know, so they're looking to kind of build an extension or build a home or something like that. So what I'm thinking here is that for some of you guys, it can literally be in the month of February where you are signing an agreement. Finally, an agreement has come through for some additional finance potentially, because we do have that Knight of Pentacles there. The stable income, the stable stream of money. We do have a victory card as well. Page of Swords can be delayed messages. So after a time of delay, we're seeing a lot of success here. Ten of Wands is the struggle card, okay? Lots of responsibility, but it can also, to me, be trying to build something. Heavy load of trying to build something. A lot of responsibility there. But the Ten of Wands walks towards the Star card. It's walking towards hope. It's nearly there. The Two of Cups combination can be negotiation. Along with the King of Pentacles, this might be someone that you're negotiating with. Maybe you're shaking hands on a deal. Because the Two of Cups doesn't just mean romance, it means shaking hands on a deal. Knight of Wands, movement. Possibly career move, career change, home move. Knight of Pentacles, reliable source of money. Progress with plans. So I am feeling that this is a very, very good month for you, Taurus. On so many fronts. Could be romance as well. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles in the same reading. Soulmates, Two of Cups. Two people coming together who are on the same page. Two people who really like each other. There's a lot of hope around this relationship because we've got the Star card here as well. For some of you guys, it will be securing finance towards maybe a building project with that Ten of Wands and also the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you guys, it will be a home move because we've got the Knight of Wands sitting there. But this will be after a time of delay. Suddenly getting some messages through. Page of Swords is sitting there. To me, the High Priestess says pay attention to the luck that is coming in for you. Because we do have the Black Cat, remember, on that High Priestess card. There is a lot of luck, I feel, around you Taurus people in the month of February, I feel. There's a lot of good stuff that's coming in. We've got two major arcana cards here, the Wheel of the Year and the Star card. Both of them are very, very strong. And they're very hopeful and they're very positive cards. So whatever this struggle is with the Ten of Wands, know that it's moving you towards a very, very positive time in your life. Very hopeful with the Star card. There's major changes coming in with the Wheel of the Year. This might be in terms of your finance, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles sitting alongside it. Or it could be a change in some sort of status, maybe. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been single for a long time, and maybe there's going to be some form of an engagement. I don't see engagement cards here, but I do see the Queen of Pentacles is way up the top of this reading, and the King of Pentacles is down the bottom. But kind of in between those two guys is the Two of Cups. So the Wheel of the Year could also mean a literal change in your relationship status, for example. Going from single to coupled, that type of thing. It's a very good reading, Taurus, for the month of February. Let me know how you get on, if any of this will resonate with you. And I'll see you on your next reading. Okay, remember, if you'd like a private reading with me, all the details are below. Take care, Taurus. Bye-bye.